I'm starting to think it's Venus and Virgo that's the real harsh transit. Like the sun in Virgo was bearable, but Venus and Virgo, it feels like it's bringing up all of these themes of how exploited we are. It's bringing up all these themes of like just being totally devalued as women, or women being very harsh, or it just feels so uncomfortable. Like Venus and Virgo is like, it's a very hard to digest transit. It feels so harsh. I wonder if this transit brings up themes of undeserving. Who's deserving and who's undeserving of a woman's love. And in all the ways that women have their own femininity used against them, all the ways that we're used by men who are quote unquote undeserving, how femininity gets trimmed down into men's purity standards, and then it becomes a mockery of itself to the point where women go insane. How when a man tries to control what femininity is, it loses its essence and it becomes painful, and you almost want to get rid of it. You wish you would have never done anything to it, or you wish you would have let women take the lead. Like it seems like, and it's a theme that's coming up with how in male-centered cultures the men get to manipulate women on their terms, and women don't really get to decide who our partner is. Like even birth control, which is made to benefit men so men can have sex with women with no repercussions, it changes our compass and it makes us not even like the people we're naturally attracted to. And then in the end, men just regret doing that, and they wish they would have let the natural order happen. Men who manipulated a woman to be with them through abuse or whatever when he wasn't her DNA level match, he ends up hating her, hating the kids, and he feels like it went against nature, and now he feels like he hates his family, and it's like this deep, never-ending feeling of like existential, like you did something that goes against nature. This is a harsh transit. And I almost feel like I don't know what to do. I feel like Venus and Virgo is one of those transits where women are even ashamed of having a feminine smell. We're ashamed of body hair, and pedophilic beauty standards are rampant when Venus is in Virgo. There's a lot of mind games because it's where Mercury exalts. And then you can easily feel so vicious against other women because you are so exploited as a woman, and it's ultra painful and sensitive, and it's kind of humiliating. Having naivety used against you, having virginhood used against you, and then feeling like you lost out. Feeling unwanted, undesired, because it's a manipulation tactic to make you lower your standards so that you'll settle for shit. There's a lot of mental manipulation when this transit happens. Like the sun in Virgo, I don't even know how to describe it. Virgo always has this very sour, down, easily exploited energy to it. Really uncomfortable as well. And now I guess the sun is technically in Libra, and everything just feels unfair. There's so much injustice. It feels so unfair. Well, the sun is in detriment right now. Venus is in detriment right now. Mars is in home. Mars is in domicile. So it's easy to feel aggressive, but it's not easy to feel like you take up space or like you're valued or like, the knee-jerk response is like, it feels so miserable that I kind of want it to end, but this is the truth. This is like real. I'm feeling real stuff. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world, and I'm not, it seems like, oh, men have done this to women, so men are our enemy, or male-centered women are our enemy, when it's an entire social structure. It's not, and especially they want men and women to be competing against each other, especially men and women in the lower class or the whatever rung of society they're on. So if you fight with each other and you think it's men versus women and that the past is unredeemable, then you never rebel against the social structure. Or you never blame the oligarchy, or you never blame history and how the original people who created it are dead. But Christianity, caste systems, social structures where there's such thing as someone deserves poverty or something. It's worldwide. It's like, it's not. So if I hate one man, or I think I am just one woman and I'm not totally influenced by all of this, it's short-sighted. Feeling like things are wrong, but they've been wrong for so long, and before you were born, that it's like past the point of no return, that you weren't even born the way you were supposed to be. A lot of things just feel wrong. I want to have space to think. I feel like when we feel like our mind is compressed and we don't have space to think things through, and even we don't have the space to be wrong, like we can't be wrong, or if we're wrong, there's no redeeming it. Or like you don't like anyone, or it's not safe to like anyone because everyone can manipulate you. Oh, I think a theme of Venus and Virgo, or Virgo in general, is that since Mercury goes into overdrive there, and it's associated with virginhood and being a maiden and being pure and sexless because it's Mercury, not trusting your own sexual compass because you think it's going to lead to manipulation and exploitation because you think you were supposed to stay pure and a virgin forever, due to cultural brainwashing. So thinking that the sexual compass and the drive for reproduction is wrong, or that the man you're with or the person you're with is your enemy because they'll manipulate you, or thinking you were better when you were a child, thinking you were good, and when you became an adult you became bad because you became sexually active, aka your parents couldn't fetishize you as a sexless, innocent child anymore, and now your sexuality triggered their lust, or your same-sex parents' jealousy, or their possessiveness, and you don't want to face the pedophilia that runs in the family and in society, so you'd rather think that being pure and sexless and like a child was when you were the most worthy of love, and hating sexuality. Because they want you to hate sexuality, because then if you're sexually stunted and you hate your sexuality to the point where it goes dormant and lifeless and you don't express it, or you're ashamed to express it, so therefore it becomes a lot weaker in expression, then you're easier to control, and then you're easier to use for an agenda, especially a male-centered agenda and Abrahamic religions that are male-centered and designed to take women out of our power, because women threaten weak men. And a lot of weak beta males worship Abrahamic religions because it gives them an opportunity to pull women that they wouldn't be able to pull before. Like, if we didn't live in these male-centered religion societies, the weak, I hate saying weak because I feel their pain. And I know natural selection is just so fucking brutal. And if you were denied reproduction because nature said you weren't fit enough to do it, or there was better sperm donors elsewhere, I'd probably create a fucking religion that makes it so I can get what I want too. See, I consciously don't even want to have kids, and it's torture for me to kind of rationalize this to myself, because my body wants to. Every living thing wants to keep living. It wants to reproduce. It doesn't want to die. I've been feeling tortured in my own mind for a few days, especially. I always kind of am low-key, but lately, because I'm thinking about these things, I feel like I'm being tortured by my own mind. I gotta go in this forest. And what a surprise that I'm leaving work early so I can go walk around in this forest, because I just need to be with nature. I can't be thinking about this shit enclosed in 4 walls.